Hi, today I'm going to talk about one leg hooping. I'm going to first show you a little leg balancing exercise that you can do to help gain strength and stability in your legs when you're standing on one leg. And I'm also then going to show you when are the best opportune times to pull your leg up out of the hoop when you're knee hooping and then putting your foot back in. I hope this will help you. So first, without the hoop, I'm going to show you what I learned through watching a video on YouTube. I don't remember which one it is right now, but basically it's a two-part leg exercise. Begin by picking up one leg and extending it out and leaning forward, and just try balancing there for 10 seconds. And then after that 10 seconds, you're going to do the other side. Up, extend. And it might be hard at first. It's okay if you're wobbly. It's okay if you fall out of the position. You don't have to hold it there for an exact 10 seconds right away. That's the point of the exercise, is to help you get better at that. If you start doing these exercises every day, you're going to build up to being more comfortable with one leg hooping. So after you do 10 seconds on each side, which seems pretty, easy, we're going to move on to the second part, which is a little bit harder, but it's essentially the same thing. Whichever leg you want to start on, you're going to pick up one leg, extend out. This time though, you're going to bend the leg that you're standing on as far down as possible and bring yourself back up. You're going to do that 10 times on each leg, and basically it's the same idea. Again, if you're having a hard time, don't worry about it. Just keep trying it. Moving on to with the hoop.
And I'd like to take a moment just to mention that this is easier to practice with a larger hoop.
So the most opportune time to lift your leg and put it back in is always going to be when the hoop is in front of you, because you've got all this space, and our knees bend forward, not back. So it's, our legs naturally coming forward, and we want to allow ourselves the most amount of space to get our foot in and out right here. So depending on which way you hoop, there's different ways to do this. So I'm going to try and explain it the most generic way. I'm basically going to explain it the way I do it, and then you can kind of take it from there. So I hoop comfortably to my left. So what I want to say is that whichever way you hoop to, I think it's easier to pick up that leg. So I hoop to the left, and I think it's easier for me to find a point of opportunity to lift my left leg than it is for my right leg. So when the hoop is in front of me, I'm going to feel at some point this leg, my opposite leg, my right leg, is pushing the hoop forward. And it's very brief, but the hoop is in front of me at a brief point of time. And that's when I'm going to lift my leg up. This is where that previous exercise comes handy, because you're going to be more comfortable on this one leg, and therefore you'll be more comfortable moving this leg around, or just whatever. You're just going to be more comfortable in general. So then getting the foot back in, again, our point of opportunity is going to be when the hoop is in front of us, and again I'm going to feel this knee push the hoop forward a little bit, and there's a very quick, two-step motion. When my foot goes in, I'm almost flipping my foot up a little bit, and then I'm also feeling the hoop come around and hit this knee, and then I push forward with this knee also. Whoop. It's essentially the same thing on the opposite side, to pick up your opposite leg, but it's a little bit harder, because as the hoop's coming around, the hoop is touching you first on this side. So you have less of a window of opportunity to lift this opposite leg. Whereas you've got the hoop to your advantage on this side, because you have all this space to lift up your leg. So I think that's pretty much everything. If you take mostly everything that I've said and translate it to the opposite side, that will work for you. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I hope that really helps you guys a lot with one-legged hooping.